Happy Tuesday evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Leah Pezzetti. I wanted to take a deeper dive into our forecast. We have a lot to talk about as we head into the next really 24 to 48 hours are going to be critical territory for us. If you've been watching our forecasts recently, you've heard us talk about this increased risk for fire. This is very early in the season to be talking about this. It's June 6th today. It's Tuesday, right about 7:30 p.m. currently. And it's summer-like conditions, and this is about to be the beginning of a conversation that we're having in the weeks and months to come, unless we see some major changes heading our way. So let's dive into the forecast. So here's a look at our 24-hour temperature changes. Now this is as of 7:30 Tuesday evening. You can see on average we're up 5 to 10 degrees warmer than where we were at this time yesterday. Port Angeles is up 13 degrees. So today shows that we had that significant warming start. But this is just the beginning. We're going to see even more warming into tomorrow. Here's our observed high temperatures from Tuesday. 80s certainly dominate Puget Sound, especially as you push south. Shelton hit 85 degrees today, even up to the north though. Bellingham, Friday Harbor, Port Angeles all surpassed that 80-degree mark. Warm along the coast as well. Forks hit 89 degrees today. Here's a look at SeaTac's normal. So normal for this time of year is 69 degrees. With that observed daytime high today, Tuesday, of 81 degrees, we are closer to the daily record than we are to normal. That daily record set back in 2003 of 90 degrees. Yeah, we're closer to that than normal. And this is just the beginning. We're going to see temperatures warming up even more into the coming days. So part of the reason we're talking about that increased risk for fire is because of the dry air mass that settled over us. When we take a look at our current relative humidities, and this is actually a little bit better than when I looked at it even an hour ago. Keep in mind, relative humidity does change with temperature. So we'll see relative humidities increase as our temperatures decrease, which they are right now. It's Tuesday evening, temperatures are starting to drop off, so we're going to see those relative humidities increase. But during those daytime hours in the peak heat, when we have relative humidities in that 20 to 30% range, that's when we start keeping an eye on, okay, it's dry out there. We could certainly see some fire risk. Look at that though right now. Forks is at 17% relative humidity. When we get into the teens, that's when we really keep an eye on how dry it is. When we're in single digits, that is critical fire weather territory. So because of this, we have this red flag warning. Now, this one is set to expire in a couple hours. It ends at 10 p.m. Tuesday evening. This initially was for the western slopes of the Cascades, for the southern Cascades, but the National Weather Service did extend this. So as of now, most of the day today, it included all of the west slopes of the Cascades. So humidity, that relative humidity down to about 20% in those areas. This is that critical fire weather conditions where we watch. It looks like should a fire start, it would likely spread because of just how dry and breezy it is too. Thankfully, winds will be calming down into tomorrow. So that red flag warning is set to expire as of Tuesday evening, but we're going to continue to watch elevated fire risk. The National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement everywhere in white, and likely where that red flag warning is will soon become this same credential. So it's 20 to 30% relative humidity. So it's unusually dry conditions. It's not necessarily critical, but this is areas that we're going to watch, areas where we should certainly be cautious. But to be completely frank, everyone in Western Washington at this point should be cautious. There's certain steps you can take to make sure you're doing your part to make sure fires don't spread. Be careful if you're barbecuing. Careful if you have campfires. Careful if you have a car that may have anything dragging, chains dragging. If you're a smoker, please don't dispose of your cigarettes in anything but a safe way. So let's take a look at our temperatures into tomorrow. This is going to be the warmest day of the week. Wednesday will be the warmest day of the week. Up to the north, a few 70s. Oak Harbor, Anacortes, Friday Harbor in the 70s, but many 80s. Linden looks to be in the mid-80s. Mount Vernon, Arlington in the mid 80s as well, with lots of sunshine. Pushing south, it's even warmer. We're in the mid to upper 80s in places like Bellevue, Renton, Issaquah, Bremerton, Monroe. It is going to be warm out there, 5 to even 10 degrees warmer than what we felt today in some areas. Down around South Sound, this is where we're going to see our warmest conditions. Look at that, Puyallup, Auburn, in looking to hit that 90-degree mark, upper 80s for a majority of South Sound. It is going to be toasty come Wednesday. Along the coast, it's going to be a little bit cooler for us. We'll see temperatures in the 60s and 70s. This is a touch cooler than what we felt today. Actually, today was the warmest day for our coastal communities. Into tomorrow, we're going to see those temperatures dropping down. So as of now, we have this high pressure that's set up, and that's what's keeping these skies clear, conditions dry, and temperatures on that warming trend. But in the coming days, that's going to change. We have a couple disturbances that push in. Really, it's from the southeast is the main one, but then also from the west as well. We'll see a little bit of onshore flow. So this is showing Thursday afternoon. We can see, especially over the coast, there's that cloud coverage that pushes in. That'll help keep temperatures cooler. And then for eastern Washington, we're going to start to bring in that shower potential. We could see a stray shower or two over the Cascades Thursday afternoon, but likely going to stay dry in most of western Washington. Then as we progress into Friday, that disturbance pushes in and builds even more into eastern Washington. So eastern Washington looks to get some pretty good rain through the day Friday. As far as western Washington is concerned, Friday evening into Saturday, it will push west. It could spill over into Puget Sound, but for now, it looks like those showers will stay isolated to the Cascades. Temperatures also going to drop off during that time frame. Even if we don't see that rain necessarily in western Washington, we will catch a break from the heat. So warmest conditions, our heat is going to peak come Wednesday. That's when we have those 80s and even 90s on the board. Into Thursday, we'll still see above average temperatures with temperatures in the 80s for the most part. Still see those sunny skies. Come Friday, that's when that disturbance pushes in from the east. Temperatures are back down closer to average. We have the potential for a few showers Friday into Saturday as well, but then into next week, temperatures warm back up, still staying above average. We'll be in the mid to upper 70s, and then we will see that sunshine return. So there's a closer look at your extended forecast as we head into the next couple of days. Really the big message that we want to hammer home. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. This is the beginning of this conversation that we're about to have of this increased fire risk. If western Washington does not get rain, significant rain in the next couple of weeks and months, then we are going to be set up to have an extremely dry summer. Summer has not even started yet. It's June 21st is our summer solstice. So keep an eye on the forecast. Stay with King 5 News and King 5 Weather, and we will, of course, keep you updated on the latest of our weather conditions.